Rellcast here, and we're back. This is your vid game vixen, and I'm about to try again. So, we beat chapter 1 without a problem. But chapter 2 has a snafu that I wasn't aware of, and I tripped all over it. So we started over again. I started over again. Last game, it's because of Graham. You become a part of Graham, and all of a sudden it's we. It's the royal we. So anyway, I had to start over. Game complained at me, said you erased the stuff, and you know it's a continuous storyline, and blah blah blah. So we've started over, and that's okay, because I now know what is necessary to get everything done. Oh, that's right, I have what I need. So we are going to do this the right way. That's why this one's entitled episode 2 question mark, because the last episode, which was episode 5, was also episode 1.
They instructed me to go to bed after my chores were finished.
I have the energy to. So, day 1.
I was weak and barely hanging on.
They're gonna shake me upside down, and I don't know why. Yep, I come in, shake Graham. I'm only gonna allow this once. I'm gonna skip it from here on out.
I wouldn't be able to save them all. It was not important which choice I made, but it was important I made a choice.
This is so not true. That is very misleading.
Who could that be?
Who indeed?
It's Gart. Can I come in?
Gart. What a name! Who names their kid Gart?
Having a bit of a nightmare, son.
Nightmare? Of course not. Your light was on, and apparently I have a lot to learn from your stories.
Well, come on in. Take a seat.
He was afraid to, I'm sure.
Now, where was I?
Now, why does he get to take her
yes.
seat?
Ah, yes, that's right.
I just... Oh, he dead. Death number 1.
From what I could parse, it was now my responsibility to feed whatever was behind that door.
Alright. So... first things first. This is Graham's.
I felt better, but still not at full health.
Yeah, now that should put him at 2 arms,
I felt better, but still not like myself.
which is fine. What we're gonna do is the spider web. Tomorrow we'll get the chair from the rat. Nope. Up. Perfect. I do not want to see the spiders that created that. And I love spiders. His joy, it makes me happy. Alright, so first we learn...
Short weeds had gathered at the bottom of some sort of goblin ladder.
Right. But first we have to get the frog that leads to the flies, that leads to the potion, that leads to the growth.
Commissary, may I? Oh, hey, look what the Yarble Snoop's drug in. Serves you right, boy. You could have saved me, but now you're trapped here in the Kingdom of the Flying Rocks, just like the rest of us. Well, adioses, kid. You can take that silky cape and feathered hat. Hey, is that a crown on your gourd? Are you kidding me? King Edward gave the throne to a spineless jitterbug? He never would have abandoned me. I was down, kid, and you punched me right in the majesticals. I have no words. But you stole my money. And another thing, I know what you're thinking. Yes, I do look crooked behind these bars, but the only thing criminal around here are these prices. And today only, I have a special deal just for boochwashers like you. Selected items are half price, ×4.
Apparently, in the default game, you treat this guy poorly. In the game I had with him, I treated him well, so he was really happy to see me. Now, I don't need any of these. Bite me, buddy. Okay, so then you can't get into this door because you need that little key. I should be able to pull the sword out. 2 arms, 2 stone.
I'm sure contraband is frowned upon. I'll need to hide this.
Contraband. Sure. Get it? Pot or pan, so to speak. It's kind of loose, but I think I know what he's stepping in. Alright, so must acquire as many items as possible. You know, I pretty much had this game licked last time, if it wasn't for the fact that I had given to the chair to them too soon.
I knew fairy tales were unlikely to come true. However, sometimes you can't find a romantic heart. That goblin so desperately wanted to find its prince.
And I can get the frog. I remember how this puzzle went. It's still cute the second time around. Well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think I'm supposed to give them anything, so we're just gonna go. Now, from here, I'm gonna get so much done on day 1. Let's see, on day 2 I can get the chair, which gets me another coin. Or is it day 3 I'm supposed to do that? Oh no! I'm pretty sure I just messed up. I gotta get the old man to lick the frog first, then get the fly. But the little boy didn't say he would make a different choice, so I don't think I'm ruined gonna PG what I was about to say. Just yet. Not just yet. But I should have let him lick the frog, because I'm pretty sure licking the frog is what gets him to jar his memory. I should have just opened the shortcut.
Plan on bringing us food before we dole out any wisdom.
Ugh.
Can I take a look around your cell?
I don't see why not.
Yeah. But without food, they're not going to play ball.
Is that a choco nut?
We wish. Whatever it was is rotted and hollowed.
How are you feeling?
Worse than yesterday, as you can probably tell.
Damn.
Goodbye.
Good night, sire.
Well, while Lady Angry Pants is still healthy, I should give her the tin, the frying pan. If he had licked the frog, we could have moved on. Oy, 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 I gotta not jump the gun on things. That was the same problem with the whole chair. She's gonna bean that guy.
Huh. Good work. Not too shabby. Could use a few more strategically placed barbs, but who am I to complain? All right, Graham. Stand back. Which one you want me to take out first?
That one.
Take that! Come here, you little pile of gravel. Reach your hand in here so I can cut it off.
Yep. So that gets me 2 coins.
Okay.
What was that, guard?
Oh, nothing.
I went to bed with a heavy heart. Everyone was relying on me, and I knew I was going to have to make some hard choices. That morning, a stale smell hung in the air. I knew Bramble and Mr. Fancy Cakes couldn't hold on another day without medicine.
Yeep. Well, let's see. If I feed the rat, I get another coin. I can buy the medicine, but I know how I can get the last coin to get the porridge. No, I have to feed the wizards. Yep.
I couldn't help but be afraid. The survival of the prisoners was solely up to me. The last time I faced something like this, it didn't end well.
It's because Mr. Fancy Cakes is going to die. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's an entirely different walkthrough dedicated to saving Mr. Fancy Cakes. Like, seriously. And considering I botched this the last time through, really don't want to mess this up. The wizards are the key to rescuing everybody.
Oh, delicious. Oh, this is so good. Here you go, dear.
Oh, heavens. I feel better already.
Thank you, King.
Eyes of flies!
Huh?
I thought you said you felt better.
The eye of a fly! Don't you see? That's the missing ingredient!
Potion? Are you...
Oh, he's gonna do the thing. He's so cute.
Is it for teleportation at random? Does it summon a storm that follows you? Will it make you transform into a cat?
I love how he licks his. He lifts his leg. Oh gosh.
Apologies. Been working on that.
Don't work on that. You're
Will
adorable.
this potion make you turn into a clawed feline?
Oh, it's nothing special. Just weed killer. We think we can rot away these roots to escape.
Bring us the eye of a fly, boy, and keep up with the treats.
Yeah, I would have taken the other path.
Is this story about your choices or mine?
Darn. That very line means you've screwed it up. When I read through the playthrough, that very line means you have messed it up. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Ugh. I had to have him lick the frog. That's the problem. I've already got them. Here's the thing. If I don't go through chapter 1, chapter 2 doesn't have oomph. It doesn't have any of my choices. I've already done chapter 1. So I don't know about doing it again live stream. At least I know everything I'm doing. Heck, nobody really watches me anyway, right? So I'm just gonna do this for myself. See how different he looks. Not too different. Little younger, but not by much. He still has some shadows. Oh, that's right, this first one. He'll be younger than this in the next. Right. All of this was epic. Okay. Well, here we go.
I had not been back there in years, but it was the last place left to look.
So awesome.
Those lost wishes weren't the treasure I was after.
Oh, but if it was. Back again.
It was not exactly as I remembered it, but it wasn't all that different either.
This is the place where you lose your friend. Such sadness.
Two odd contraptions guarded the lost treasure. I would have to turn one and see what happened.
This is gonna be almost like a speed run. I'm just gonna make all the right decisions because I already know the answers to the riddles.
Buckets, barrels, butter churns, and beds were jammed into every nook and cranny of that cave. It all seems so familiar.
Beds everywhere.
Wait. Hold on, Grandpa. I don't remember this part of the story. Beds hanging from stalactites?
We'll get there, Gwendolyn. Don't worry. No detail in this story will be overlooked. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I treaded through the river of rumbling trundles, I feared I knew the source of that deafening wind. Nestled beneath a slumbering pile of teeth and claws was...
Fabled mirror.
Oh, so you remember this part of the story.
Well, dragons are my favorite.
Do you want to tell this part?
Yes. King Edward sent me, the greatest knight in all of Daventry, on a quest to return his stolen mirror. A gigantic, hulking beast of a dragon was the last thing in my way to... my way to add a shinier hat to my collection.
So far, so good. Alright, so he's gonna want a pin to this.
I tried to turn that crazy contraption, but it was missing a handle. Someone tampered with it, creating some silly conundrum.
You know I can skip these mini parts, but if you haven't watched the first one, then you don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Alright, so then... that's the trigger to jump in the bed.
Volumes of old books with foreboding titles clutter the shelves of that strange bedroom. How to Tame a Dragon, Breaking the Spirit of Hideous Beasts, Amateur Spells to Impress Your Friends with. No books about recovering missing handles, though.
Here we go, missing handle. Attached to a bell.
So, the missing handle was booby-trapped? What did you do?
Well, I used my cleverness to outsmart the trap. Then I used my cleverness to hide.
Ashitaka's arrow still stuck in its eye.
Luckily, that half-blinded beast never noticed me in bed.
A dragon's eye must be really hard to pierce with an arrow. At archery lessons, I can barely hit a hay bale.
It is indeed a feat only for skilled archers.
Yeah, you can hear the sadness in his voice. You know, I was always wondering if that was the case. Oh wait, I need to put that thing in the wheel. You know, because it's like he knows who put the arrow in that creature's eye, in that dragon's eye. Like, the sadness is there.
What did you use?
Shush, child, I'm telling the story. And yet that didn't wake the dragon.
The dragon's chains were coiled around a gigantic switch mounted to the cave wall. This cave seemed to be filled with failed adventures.
Wow, it's amazing. It looks beautiful.
After he briefly basked in the sun, the narcoleptic dragon went back to snoring.
I probably sleep all day too, if Amira was my only friend.
I remember feeling bad for stealing the mirror because it's his only friend. Dead guy in a bed. Okay, I remember this part. Oof!
After I was impaled by that spiky bed, I took a nap and decided the magic mirror could wait another evening before being rescued.
Grandpa!
Well, I thought maybe it was your bedtime, but I can continue.
Neat. I've never died by that before. That's cool. I was just a bit too eager. You can't skip this animation, apparently? Okay. Alright, come back in. The humor in this game, I swear. Then he crunches the bones. You run over and jump in the bed. I suppose it wouldn't be very fun if I didn't get killed every now and again. Creepy dragon. Scary dragon. Hook beak. I don't want to have to go through all that again. Part of me wanted to just run over and punch it. Just run over and punch that dragon.
Whoever designed this trap thought they were pretty clever, but I would probably find a way to hit that unreachable switch.
Oh, you found a way, alright. Tell me that's not Ashitaka's bow. Look at that sadness. Yeah, that looks like Ashitaka's helmet. He steals the bow from his old friend. That is messed up. I didn't even notice the first time round, but now I do, and now you do. That's his companion right there. He cared about that guy. I cried when that guy died. This messed up. This game is messed up, okay? I'm going on record by saying this game is F'd in the A. Whoa. Pardon. I remember this puzzle.
The mirror called out to me.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Hitting this switch moves meat onto that down there, which then moves it over to there, which wakes the dragon, and he'll eat it. Then it comes back up, and you can put another meat on it, And when it goes down, ring the bell. That distracts the dragon. Yeah, okay.
A ridiculous feeding contraption was cobbled together to keep the beast and probably its owner alive.
Mm-hmm. And then you ring this. Makes me wonder if they're frozen. Put it there. And that should put it right back over there. Now we're gonna ring this bell. He sees the meat. Good. Turn around, hit the thing. Get ready. Gross. Do it up, dude. Do it up. Finally. So the king is still alive, so this adventure happens between the next adventure and chapter 2. Because he gets the crown in chapter 2. So he's not king yet. Graham, go! Graham, go! No! Oh, that's right. I gotta do all these. Shoot. I have to shoot. Come on, Graham. You and me, buddy. It's not very sensitive. Shoot. Oof. Almost didn't make that. Epic! Woo! Oh, pretty scary. Ah! Whee! And poof. That's awesome! That never stops being awesome. Run, run. Dude, this thing ate your friend. Oof. You're an adventurer, Graham.
With a magic mirror safely in my possession, I dreamt of a Daventry I would be rewarded with, and the kingdom it could become.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
split second, I had 3 choices in front of me. Any would clear my path to safety, and all would have rippling consequences.
You killed my friend. Yeah. For Ashitaka. I will not play that differently. I'd play this game 100 times, I would still play it like that.
But with the last of my strength, I climbed out of the well and headed back to the castle. Ever since the magic mirror returned, its reflections have warned the kingdom of danger, kept our family safe, and it has exposed many troublesome crumbs tangled in my beard.
Yeah. King Edward was so proud that you returned his lost treasure that he made you king. Everyone knows that part. Now, can we get back to that dragon?
Gwendolyn, there is so much more to my stories than dragons. I hope this old cap will be remembered for far more than the action tattered across its brim, sewn into the seams of many hidden adventures.
Aww.
All right, let's get back to the dragon.
Tell me everything. Where can I learn to shoot like that?
A good mentor and practice. This wasn't the first time I went eye to eye with that hideous beast. And while that shot was certainly in self-defense, that arrow was a bit vengeful, I'm afraid. But let's continue that story in the daytime. It's about to get a tad more scary.
Dragons don't scare me, even those with all their eyes. If I ever come across that dragon, I'll finish him off for you. And I'll be known throughout Daventry as Gwendolyn the Brave.
That's quite a bold plan. One that requires a steadfast gut and a deft hand.
All right, you two. Grandpa needs to rest. Gwendolyn, it's way past your bedtime.
Sleep well, Grandpa. I'll be back first thing in the morning.
I don't need rest. I'm as spry as I've ever been, though I wouldn't mind a slice of magic fruit.
Magic fruits. I wonder when we come across it. I gotta wait for a save to come up, but I know there's one coming soon. I like the tapestries. And pillow to the face. Yup.
Guards!
Oh, his name is Gart. Right, I knew his name was Gart, but when she yelled it at first, I thought she yelled guards. Like, guards,
I'm glad you're
intruder.
finally here. He's been asking about you for days. I had to sit through the same story 5 times.
We got here as fast as we could. And I like Grandpa's stories, especially the ones with dragons.
Ah, yes. The legendary beast he went eye to eye with. I don't know if he forgets I've heard that story before, or if he doesn't care, but he loves telling it to anyone that will listen. I'm pretty sure I heard the nursemaids telling his same jokes in the hall.
Have you heard anything the doctors are saying?
Yes, doctors, wizards, magic elves. Grandfather is fine, Gwen.
Man,
They
I
all
wish I
say the
lived
same
in
thing.
their universe.
He's just old. He still has a few good years left. Look, we're all excited that your family made the trip, but there's no need to worry. You should get some rest. I'm sure you're scheduled for a full morning of Grandfather's hilarious ramblings.
Oh, I'm also scheduled for the tournament tomorrow.
Ah, yes,
yeah.
the fencing tournament. You'll love it. I'm, of course, favored to win, and will make sure you have the very best seat to view my victory. The courtyard would be filled with important people and delicious hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, I'm actually competing in the tournament.
I had no idea we were hosting a junior tournament. That's incredible. In that case, I will gladly be there to cheer you on and eat delectable appetizers.
Nope, no junior tournament. I'll be squaring off against you.
I see. Well, perhaps this is the time to stop listening to stories and finally make some of your own. Good night, Gwendolyn. Sleep well.
Dun dun dun. Still no save.
Come in, Gwendolyn. You can set those on the nightstand.
Grandma said to take 3 spoonfuls of each.
I'll get to those. No need to fuss over me. Now, let's talk about far more important issues. Like that fencing tournament. I hear you're competing.
Well, I signed up, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Nonsense. If it's Scott you're worried about, he's no bother. After all, I only learned that you entered after he complained about it all morning. Threatened, I'm guessing. There are many ways to win a duel. I, for one, have always been fond of...
I'm gonna switch it from a death maneuver to an act of kindness.
treating my opponents with respect. You'll be surprised what opens up to you. A lovely fellow once told me the fastest way to anyone's heart is through their stomach. Speaking of, that reminds me of a story. One I know you haven't heard before. When I was a much younger lad, before I was a knight, before I'd been to Daventry, and even before I had seen a dragon. It's a tale about a tournament that changed my life. It is a long story, but I shall tell it briefly.
Well, Triumph, this looks as good a place as any to camp for the night. Let's rest up. We have a big day tomorrow.
I have to try and fall gracefully. Yep, dodge. Oh! Oh goodness. I'm sorry. Oof! Oof! Pretty sure I did worse that time.
After gracefully rappelling down the cliff, I welcome the sight of an actual road, the first sign of civilization.
And there's our cue. Oh my gosh. He could not fall any worse. What are his hit points? Like, holy cow, that was... I'm gonna write Graham's stats up. No. But anyway, so we're at the beginning again, but whatever, it's fun. And I know the answers, so it'll go quick. It'll be a real walkthrough playthrough. And then, Chapter 2. Can't be too eager with Chapter 2, because I'll just have to start again, and again, and again. Yeah. But I will use a different save slot for Chapter 2. That way Chapter 1 remains intact. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed this ridiculous try again. I'm Savah Rellcast. I'm your VidGame Vixen, and I'm saying, play some video games. Take a load off.